and thank you for joining me. We are gathered here today to celebrate the end of an era because I think I'm finally going to lose my tomatoes. And if not tonight, definitely the next coming days because the lows are in the low 20s. And even though I have a cover, it will not protect. Sorry for the shaky camera. I really wanted my children to join me. It will not protect them from the deep freeze. So, we're here today to glean absolutely every single tomato off the vine because I can't let all these go to waste. These little survivors have been in this tunnel since May, later than I would normally put them in, but I had to wait on it to be up and ready. I started the seeds for all of these tomatoes. I have like 300 and some tomato plants in here. I started the seeds in March. So these things have been living 8 months now, which is longer than I usually have them. So every day extra has been a blessing. All of the tomatoes that have color, put them in a box. I am not exaggerating when I say I will literally mourn the loss of these tomatoes. I don't like being cold. I am not a dingy wintertime girl. I'm a bright and sunny summertime girl. And I just know that I'm going to be locked in my house for the foreseeable future, and I don't like it. Like, not only is it about food, because summer food is the best, it's just about being so sad. The wintertime saddies have already snuck in, and it's not even winter yet. But as sad as I am about the end of a season, this makes me happy. But also, this is like my time of reflection. I think all winter long about how next year is going to be so much different, and I'm going to be such a different person because I'm not going to be chaotic and disorganized, even though that's not the truth. The truth is I am who I am. But in reality, next year really is going to be different. There's going to be tons. It's cracked, so I'm not even going to take it. There's going to be tons of changes here on the farm. Obviously, with the food forest and everything. Not only that, but I'm just going to concentrate less on large-scale production and more on just getting our systems in order instead of just like constantly having to hold on for dear life, because I started 17 projects at the same time, none of which are right or completed. You felt a leaf. But really, a lot of big changes are coming, and it's not just about what we're doing here on the farm, it's kind of what we're not doing anymore, which I hate. I am not a quitter. I don't quit anything. It's actually painful for me to not do something right or to not see it through, but when something doesn't suit you, you can't just continue to do it just because you started the thing. Does that make sense? I didn't start the farm to be a production farm. I bought a farm because I really love food and animals, and I wanted to grow as much as I could for my family. And that first year I did, and I loved it. And then I started getting all the questions that are like, are you selling this? Is this for sale? Do you have any extra I could buy? Which put the bug in my ear to be a market farm, because I thought that that's what people wanted, or I thought that that was the next right step for me. And so for the last 2 years, that's exactly what I did. I scaled everything up, and every year I scaled everything up. And I figured out I really don't like it. I actually hate the act of selling something. I hate peddling it. I don't like posting it. I don't like feeling like, well, this tomato is worth $100 of my effort and time, but you're gonna argue with me over $1. And I don't want to. In my heart of hearts, I'm a hoarder, and nothing makes me happier than hoarding it all to myself. Summer is my very favorite season of all ever. It's the only season in which I can grow my favorite foods and eat them and enjoy them and just bask in the sunshine like I was supposed to do with my life. And I find that it's so stressful to me that it just sucks all the fun out of something that I had fun doing. And so I think I'm done, actually, and I'm not sorry about it. And I don't like being a quitter, but it's not for me.
I want to see the slug. Is that the slug? Yes. Touch it.
You can try to be lots of things that you think that you're supposed to be, but if the shoe doesn't fit, it's half a size small, and you're trying to jam your foot into it while walking like 10 miles or something, I'm trying to think of a good analogy, it's time to take the shoe off. So I guess what I'm trying to say, and the moral of the story, is that every season comes to an end, no matter whether it's a metaphorical season, a season in your book of life, or a literal season. But don't hold on to something just because you like to say that you did it. If it doesn't serve you, there's something else out there that totally will. Life is like 2 seconds long, and then you die, and you really only get one chance at it, so you might as well spend all of your time doing the things that you love, because life is too short not to. I found a ranunculus in my tunnel that I was trying to overwinter my ranunculus in, so that's not a good sign. It's fun to have a flower, but we're about 6 months too early. For those of you out there that need to say goodbye to something and close the chapter, it's okay, you're not a quitter. You tried something and it didn't suit you. For everybody else, thank you guys for watching. Until next time.